Welcome to another episode on my driving robot Mydfir based on the fischertechnik robo interface connected through radio frequency, wireless, to computer. Last time I tried to do everything together. Objects and line following and color recognition. And that didn't go too well. Now I have this object and this one, and as it turns out this one is reflecting too much. So I'm only using that one. Will it matter? I don't know yet. So first of all, without color calibration, because I probably will have to use that, let's test if anything works at all. I press enter. Well, it clearly senses something, and that's about it. So I interrupt the program and look for whatever is shown. It says for sonar 1, which is the right hand side, it says unreliable. Color is red, and next thing it says color is green. Well, none of that makes sense. So let's examine further. And that seems to be it. So let's start again. Right here, on the line, and whatever happens. Or should I start there, because there are more colors. Let's do it there. One object, on the line, and on the color, that as well. Let's go. And it loses track. I stop the program and it says once again, the right hand side is unreliable for the distance. First color is red, then it's green again. And that's all it does. Everything it does. So now the other way around. What does it now? Yeah, right. Anything but good. And what does the data say? Absolutely nothing on the sonar. And it says color is red. And then green and red. Now that may be the case for these colors, But here it makes no sense unless it started with that, because that is green. So let's examine the data more closely. So this is the data I'm having. This is first thing with the color. Red, well, that doesn't make really sense since it started on green. And then it says red, 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 green, and number of red. I think that is not really up to it. So what I would like to do is run the color calibration, which is here, and put it on the middle colors that you have seen before, and then see whichever color is being detected. Under this light, of course. It should be detecting green now. So under these circumstances, A1 is, or green is 72. Is it? Yeah. That means that, let's go here. This is the color recognition, and I'm with green. It's 72. So let's change this from 70 to, well, let's keep 80 in place, or the whole thing in place, and let's put it on red. Let's see what happens then. So and that is quite strange. So one thing says alright 32, and the other says 152. I find that odd. Let's run it again. Yeah, 32, and that is red. So 32 is still valid, and A2 green is 150. Oh, how can this be? I didn't even activate it. That is true. So let's put it like this, and let this be 155. No, this is, wait, I'm talking about color red. So let's be it here. 32. No, color A2 is 152. Oh, that's a big difference. So how to deal with this? Between 150 and 155. Let's put it that way. Right. Then back to green. Making sure that both color sensors are indeed on green. And now it is about green, which is here, and A2 says 152. Well, look at this. This is going to give a problem, because if A2 is for green 152, it is in the same range as red. So how about A1? This is A1. Green is 32 for now, and it says, yeah, right, that is then 32, so let's make 30, between 30 and whatever, 40. Um, 30 and 40, I don't mind. So let's now put it on blue. And here we have a problem again, because this says 16 and blue is right here. Oh, here we have a problem already, because red says 32. And although they are basic primary colors, it is, well, if you have pure blue, pure green and pure red, but they are not pure colors. Certainly red isn't. And this one is not responding properly. So how do I deal with this? And then with this? They are all in practically the same range. This makes it extremely hard to do any color recognition, as you may understand. So, should I disable color recognition then? I wish it was that simple. So, given the circumstances with light, this is not going to be any easier. With primary colors, two sensors, well, it is reddish, it's greenish, green and blue, but apart from that, well, if you look at, of course, this red color, it's clearly distinguishable from the red on the paper, on the map. And then right here you'll have the same color and a lighter version. So how to deal with it? Let's put the object right here somewhere and the robot there, and see whatever happens. Then there is no color involved, hopefully. And see if it even wants to follow the line. Nicely in the middle. Go. And that's about it then. So it says interface present, very nice. And then any sonar. No sonar pattern found. Oops. Any color found. Yes. Miraculously it finds red. And 3 times. How can it in this condition find 3 times red? correction 4 times. Because the data doesn't lie, it says 4 times. And that's not something that let's say that's easy to explain. And then it loses the line, as you can see. So let's do it here and here, and maybe it does do something. Start. It says motor stopped, yes. It signals red again. There's no red in the neighborhood, but data line again red, and it flashed a red light, so probably sonar. There's no sonar found. That's odd. There's no sonar found. None at all. So, where to go from here? Let's put it straight on the tracks. And one correction for a rubber tire. I think I should replace it. I already had to replace it a few times, but what shall I say, bad quality. Alright, one more time. Oh, by the way, in here, yeah, that's not what you want. Alright, and then what? Nothing. It loses the line, so it stops. But this is clearly a signal. Alright, let's check the data again. Alright, once again, color red, color 2 red, color 2 green, red, red, green, red, red, green. Well, at the bottom of the screen, as you saw it, it says fischertechnik, which is in red and blue. Do I see blue? No. But blue and green are seemingly very close together, considering these values over here. This and this is in the same range, so it doesn't really distinguish between the colors, and that may of course explain why it does that. So let's find sonar 2 centimeters. So, this is sonar 2, by the way, which is the left hand side. And yes, no other pattern found. So how can I make sure that when it drives backwards that it indeed does because of the sonar? Let's say motor 1 reaction, motor 3 reaction, probably because of that. So if I, oh wait, I just print it on screen and I don't put it into the file.
Ouch. So I should be... oh, I didn't even save it. Oh, that's bad. It used it all the time. So now that things are saved, and at the same time it's a good way to put things in there. So I'm going to copy and paste. And I just say motor 1 reaction. And this has no use. And then here /n. And the same thing I will use here, and this is then of course motor 3 reaction. So now I can see whether or not the motor responds to that one, which I also will have to do. Oh no, not here. And here exactly the same thing. So copy right here, and this is then of course no, what am I doing? Not this one. With F right. Oh yeah, this my, so D2 motor 1 reaction, and here I will have to do D1, otherwise I don't know which one is doing it. And of course 3, save. Let's put things online again and have a go. Does it do it the same way? Well, red light shines constantly, and that's it. It stops. So data red, red, red. Anything else? All red. Okay, then sonar. Pattern not found. No pattern found at all. So then it when it doesn't blink, it is color recognition, but there's no red. And reaction, let's find that. Reaction, nothing, absolutely nothing. Okay. Okay, next.
Now, with the present code, let's see whatever happens this time. Color calibration not needed. I can safely state that it loses the line. There it goes. Interrupt the program. What does the data say? Color red once again. But I want to see about some reaction, because I saw it go backwards a little. And yes, it clearly says D1. So it did drive backwards because of the sonar. Very good. And then it says sonar 1 unreliable. Let's go backwards in time. Okay. Actually, it drove backwards twice. I didn't see the second time. Okay, interesting. So, but also it pushed it forward and stopped only on losing the line. Let's see in this situation. That is sonar on the right hand side. Right, well, not right. So quit the program. What does the data say? Oh, interesting. It drove backwards here. Right at the start, it had a response with the sonar. Well, that I did see. And then it says, okay, drive backwards. But where? And the sonar says 46 centimeters. Well, I did start here. Is that 46 centimeters? Could well be. So that means that in fact does work. So let's find further. Alright, no more backwards. Sonar 46, nothing else. Color red. It has detected red twice. Alright, so I have some more data to make conclusions of, and it's not quite clear. One big problem is the color. Way back when I started with this robot, color recognition was only on one side, and then it worked. But as said last time, colors have a value which very much depends on the amount of light and the type of light source. So on demonstrations it has always been a problem. Line following is now a problem too, because it doesn't drive forth. It doesn't always follow the line, and it's a mystery why it suddenly makes a complete turn. I still haven't found that out. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. With improved algorithm, more data, and more questions, unsolved things. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, then please subscribe to my channel. Like it, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, appreciate it. You can also follow me on Twitter. Retweet, like and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram, like and leave a comment. I always respond. Please donate to keep videos coming to you. Also, you can become a patron and have your name mentioned depending on the pledge you make, either on my website or with the video. More information on my website. and this is obviously going to be continued. Bye bye.